guys, welcome back. Today I just made the drive up north. It is September 19th, about 5:10 a.m. Wasn't able to sit out for the opening weekend for Wisconsin archery season, but today will be my first sit for that. Typically I don't really hunt in the mornings, but today I figured I'd give it a shot. So like I said, we made the drive up here this morning. 5:10 right now. I'm gonna throw on my stuff. I gotta set up a few things once I get up in my tree stand, so that's why I sort of got out here a little less than an hour before shooting light. But yeah, so I'll update you guys when I get up in my stand. Alrighty guys, well it is about 6:15. I got in the stand here probably 30 minutes ago, I'd say. On my way in here and climbing up, I think I might have spooked off some deer, so hopefully they come back. Next time I think I just got to get up in here a little bit early. Yeah, I'll spin the camera around and give you guys a view of what I'm working with. So it is about 7:45 now. I saw that one doe. That was about it. What I realized with this sit so far is that I need to clear a lot more paths so that I can see deer. Because, I mean, I have a little section out in front of me, probably like 30 to 50 yards. That's pretty clear. Then two about like 20-25 sections, but back behind me where that doe came out of, I really couldn't see anything until she was there. So what I think I'm gonna do is sit here for a little bit longer, but what I also plan on doing today is clearing some just pretty much walking trails for deer, for easier access, but then also to give me a shot on future hunts. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a little bit longer, probably about another hour, I'd say, maybe a little longer. If I see anything else though, I will pick up the camera and let you guys know. What is up guys? It is October 6th. I just got done with work at 3 o'clock. I made the hour drive up north. Only been out hunting one time. It was, I think, the second weekend of archery opening here in Wisconsin. This week is really the first major cold front rolling through. Up here it's misting a little bit, or was, but it is about 50-ish degrees, so hopefully the deer will be on their feet and moving. I'm going to be up here, today's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so hopefully I can get a deer down. Gonna get changed quickly and slip into the stand. Like I said, it's about 4:15. Shooting time is, I think, till 6:41-ish tonight, so got to get changed quick, get set up in the stand. Don't think I'm going to sit in my normal stand just with how the wind's coming out of the south. Not really ideal. My scent's going to be blowing right towards where I think the deer are going to be coming out of. So I'm going to slip a little back further in the woods in a different stand that I got set up there, but I'll give you guys an update once I get out there. Stand. It's about 5:15 now. Was debating about going to my new set or this one, which is my older one. Ended up going with this older one, a little bit more tucked back in the woods. I definitely need to do some work on this stand though for archery season, get some more stuff opened up, better shooting lanes. But yeah, we're in the timber a little bit. Wind died down just like I thought, so sort of wish I would have sat in the other one, but looks like a lot of deer activity back in here since I was here last time when I set up that new stand. and was cleaning some firing lanes. A lot of scrapes, a lot of rubs, so hopefully we can at least see something tonight, and hopefully it's a productive weekend, so stay tuned. Well guys, probably 3-4 minutes after I just got done filming that clip, I think it was 2 does, had them come walking this trail to my right hand side, and I'm not sure if they caught a wind of me or what, but she blew and they hopped out of here, so hopefully that's not how the rest of the night goes. Like I said, with this wind now, how it sort of died down, I sort of wish I would have sat in my other spot, but that's just how hunting goes sometimes. But hopefully we can at least see something and get it on film tonight. Morning everyone, it is 5:30 the morning of October 7th. Yesterday we sat out, we saw that one doe, and then we had that other group of does, I think, spook off on me. But we're gonna be sitting in our new stand that we hung up recently this morning, so hopefully we can see something. Gotta get my stuff and get out on the stand, and I will talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, it is about 7:30. We had a doe and her 2 yearlings eating about, I'd say, between 75 and 100 yards out, just in the tree line. Try and get the camera flipped around and try and get them on film for you guys. There are five doe, and a spike buck just showed up. Alrighty guys, it is about 8:40 now. Things sort of settled down from those does and that buck this morning. Those does sort of worked from my right to my left out in front of me about, I'd say, in between 60 to 100 yards the whole time, just feeding on acorns. And then yeah, that, I think it was a spike buck. I could only see him with my binoculars through the woods real quick. Couldn't really get him on film the best because he was pretty far out there, but they all sort of scurried around in the woods for a little while, and then they sort of just made their way off to my left and sort of lost sight of them. But yeah, good morning. The one time when I choose my new sit, it's just like last night. This spot, there was, I think it was a 4 or 6 pointer that came through, so obviously it's always more exciting to see bucks than does. But so last night that buck came through here, and this morning, if I would have been sitting at that other stand in the woods, I probably would have had a better opportunity to see those deer. But yeah, so I'm gonna hunt for a little longer, then I'm gonna get down this afternoon, work on my gun hunting stand, and then we'll be probably back out, I think, in this stand for the night sit. I want to sit here, so, but yeah, like I said, about 8:40 right now. We'll sit out here for a little bit longer, get down, get some work done, but we'll definitely be back out here this evening. Hey guys, it is about 3:15 now. I'm heading in for the evening hunt. And this morning we saw about 5 or 6 does and that one spike buck. They were sort of all just running around playing, feeding on acorns. So I got down around 9:15, went and worked on my gun stand, and now I'm heading back out for evening sit. So when I get into my new archery spot where I hunted this morning, I'll flip the camera around and give you guys a good view of what we're working with, and hopefully we get something tonight. It is about around 6 o'clock, Sunday the 8th, I believe it is. Morning is off to a great start. I got up, was all ready to go, and when I was looking for my bow release, couldn't find it. I searched my vehicle, I searched where I parked yesterday, I searched the cabin, I searched my bag, searched everything, double, triple checked everything. Couldn't locate my bow release. So like I said, it's about almost 6:10 now, and I had to make the audible decision, and I am running to Walmart to get a bow release. So hopefully I can get back out. It's only about 10 minutes away from our cabin, so hopefully I can run, pick up a bow release, get back out in the woods, and still get out there get everything out situated before 7 o'clock. Hunt a few hours this morning, and then be able to hunt this evening. I bet you I'll find it at some point, but as of right now, I am drawing a blank. I literally can't locate it at all. So like I said, driving to Walmart, gotta get a new release, and then head back to the woods and hopefully get out there and see some action. So not the ideal start. One bow release later at 6:25. Great. Alrighty guys, it is about 7 o'clock now. Went up into the stand, spooked 2 does off on my way in, but I can see at least one doe, I think it's 2, about 100 yards away. And I hear a lot of deer cracking through the branches, so hopefully we can get some coming in, and hopefully they draw the big one out. So if anything comes, I'll let you guys know. Alrighty guys, we have a little 3-point buck making his way down now. I'm gonna get up and get ready, but then I'll get him back on camera. He's coming through right now. It is now October 19th at about 11 p.m. Today I had work, and then I made the drive up north. I got up here a couple hours ago. I went out to my gun stand, took some measurements for some wood that I got to pick up to finish that. I pulled my SD card on my trail cam and had some nice photos of some new bucks moving in the area, so that is super exciting. Last time I was up here, I believe it was October 8th. When I hunted then, had a few bucks, had a bunch of does, I believe it was a 5-pointer within like 15 yards of me. And then yeah, I headed home, but now we're back up here almost 2 weeks later. During that time, my cousin shot, I believe it was actually October 9th, the day after that I left, my cousin shot a nice 9-pointer. So congrats to him. He got a nice 9-pointer down for the archery season. But I am back up here this weekend trying to get a buck down. Throughout the camp, guys have a lot of pictures of bucks moving, some nice 9-pointers, 8-pointers. So we got a large mix, and it's been raining a lot lately. Nothing really heavy, but just like on and off. So today it was raining, so hopefully the deer are up in the morning moving on their feet. I'm gonna eat something quick and hit the hay, and then be up at like around 5 and try and get to the stand around 5:15, 5:30. And yeah, hopefully we have some action in the morning, so I will pick you guys up then. It is about 5:40 a.m. Got all dressed up, just gotta grab my bow and get out in the stand, and hopefully we can see some deer. Last night was a little bit of a fiasco. When I was getting ready for bed, I just went back over through my stuff and realized that I forgot my arrows at home. So drove 40 minutes, met up with my mom halfway. Bless her, thank her, love her. So yeah, now I have all my arrows in my quiver ready to go, but hopefully we can see some deer, and hopefully we can get a nice buck down this weekend. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm gonna hurry up and get in the stand before sunrise here and see if we see anything. All right guys, it is about 6 o'clock now. Got all set up in the stand, just waiting for sunrise. On my way in here, I did bump a I don't know, it was a deer on my walking trail, possibly two. So hopefully that doesn't spook them off with me getting set up this morning, and hopefully they come back in. But already have some action, so hopefully the trend continues. Alright guys, well we have our first visible action for the day. I believe it's two does and their yearlings are feeding about 75 to 100 yards in front of me right now. So I'll get the camera flipped around and try and get them on film for you guys. Alright, it is about 8:30 now. We had that group of 5 does make their way in this morning. They fed about 75 to 100 yards in front of me. Probably closest they got was about 50 yards from me. Yeah, didn't bring any bucks. Kept looking back, but they never ended up seeing anything, so today's forecast was a little different than I thought. I thought it was supposed to be sunny, but maybe it will clear up this afternoon. Looking forward to getting back out here and sit this evening. Probably gonna sit in the stand for another hour or so. So let's let you guys know if I see anything. Other than that, probably gonna get down, eat some lunch, work on my gun stand, and probably check some trail cameras. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if I see anything. Hey guys, we are out at the stand for the evening sit. It is 5:15 right now. We got out here around 2:15, 2:30, and we are just now seeing our first deer, and it's a doe, and she's about 100 yards away or so. So, didn't really get the night action like I thought we would have, but obviously there's still time, there's still plenty of time. But yeah, always a cool thing just to see deer up on their feet moving. Thought they would have been moving a little bit more with the sun coming out this afternoon, but tomorrow it looks like we got some rain possibly coming in the forecast, so I'm expecting the deer to either be up on their feet moving tonight or moving in the rain tomorrow, but either way we're sitting out. So if I can get a better camera angle of this doe, I'll get her on film for you guys. Otherwise we'll just hang tight and see what comes in. So you can kind of see her working, you can sort of see her body. I think there's 2 of them. There was another one that went a little further left, so hopefully they keep moving along this ridge line and we can get them in close. Well guys, we got deer popping up all around us. I think he's just a fork. I don't know if he's got browse or not, but he is just eating acorns. With him, there's a group of 3 does feeding. You can see them up over there. Group of 3 does feeding up over there, and we still got that group off to our right. So hopefully a bigger buck sees this little young buck with all these does and comes chasing them right my way. So alrighty guys, I think we are up to 10 or 12 doe now. They sort of just keep funneling in, but I let out a grunt. See if it brings any bucks in. But yeah, like I said, probably in total of about 12 doe, I'd say. It is now 6:20. All those deer sort of cleared out. So tonight we saw, I'd probably probably say close to a dozen different does, and then that one small, I think he was only a fork buck. But yeah, it was a nice night. The wind died down now. There's absolutely nothing. Yeah, nice temperature, about, I think it was 50, 55 degrees. So nice sunset. Good to see all the trees changing color with fall. So probably be back out tomorrow. I know tomorrow it is supposed to rain, so we'll sort of play it by ear. But we'll go from there. Gonna be out here for a little bit longer yet, but then we are going to pack up and head back to camp. So I'll pick you guys up later. Well, it is now Friday, November 3rd. It's about 2:20. I haven't been up hunting in a while, just had a lot going on with work and stuff like that, but got up here this afternoon, worked on my gun stand a little bit. We're out on the stand right now. Gonna go through some trail cam pictures, see if there's anything good that's been coming through the area. But yeah, my wind's a little off from where I wanted it to be, but hopefully we can still at least see something tonight, and hopefully the big boys are coming through. I know that we still have a couple 9-pointers, 8-pointers on camera, so just looking to take a mature deer. But I will get the camera flipped around and give you guys a little update. Well, everything looks a lot different now with the leaves dropping. As time's going on, the wind direction's starting to go in my favor a little bit better than it was before. I just looked at the trail cam pictures for this spot. There are some decent bucks in here. Sucks that they're all late at night, early morning, but I think they are definitely starting to rut up, if not pre-rut. Looks like there's a lot of bucks chasing does just running through this area. So hopefully one slips up and we can get a shot on him tonight. There's a big buck right behind me. I hope he doesn't catch my wind. Well, tonight we saw a bunch of different does, and then we also had, I think it was a spike buck, and then there was, I don't know what it was at least an 8 or better, but he was the one who sort of crept up behind me. If he would have saw those does just feeding on acorns probably the 30 yards in front of me, he was behind me. If he would have saw them, I would have had a shot on him within 20, but he sort of just stayed behind me and made his way away. He was about 50 yards out, so I never took the shot at him. Then it was probably 10 minutes just after shooting time. There was a basket 8-pointer that made his way. He was within 15, 20 yards. I tried to get a little bit on the GoPro with him, I believe, but I didn't have the camera out at that time. So yeah, now we're just gonna go get something to eat. If I see either one of those bucks tomorrow night, they're going down. I'm gonna sit somewhere else in the morning just to switch it up a little bit, but the bucks are definitely on their feet trying to track down a hot doe. I don't know if the does are in heat yet, but I know the bucks are definitely getting the itch. So hopefully we can get one this weekend. Like I said, if it was a little bit earlier, if that 8-pointer came in a little bit earlier, I would have definitely smoked him tonight. So if I see either of those bucks tomorrow night, I am letting one fly. But I will give you guys an update a little later, or just talk to you in the morning. Well guys, it is about 7:30 now. Decided to sit in the same stand that I sat last night. Just saw 2 does about 60 to 80 yards away. So things are starting to wake up and get on their feet. way in here this morning, I heard some crunching when I was walking through, so I think I might have pushed them out a little bit. Hopefully they're all starting to move back in. I'll give you guys an update or swing the camera on some deer when we start spotting them better. Well, we just had a small buck. I think it was only a fork. Chased those 2 does out of here. So it's only 7:30 and the deer are up on their feet moving. Like I said, the bucks are definitely starting to get the itch, chasing down some does. So hopefully they keep making those same mistakes and we can get a shot at one. So. Alright guys, it is 3 o'clock now. Got out here a little later than I wanted to. Just got up in the stand and there's already 2 does about 50-60 yards away. So that's always exciting. Last night we sat here. It was at least a 9, possibly a 10-pointer. He was at like 50 yards away, so I never got a shot at him. Really trying to look at something 30, 40 is my max. Really want to take an ethical shot, so didn't shoot at him. Had a nice 8-pointer come in probably 10 minutes after shooting time, so I didn't let one fly at him, unfortunately, because it was after legal time, but he was within 20 yards, so hopefully he comes a little earlier this evening and we can put a shot at him. But like I said, we got 2 does out there. This morning we saw a bunch of does, and I think it was a fork chasing the does around, so the deer are really active right now. Like I said, I'm not sure if there's hot does yet or not, but the bucks are definitely getting an itch. So hopefully something can come in this evening, and hopefully we can let an arrow fly. I'll get the camera flipped around and try and get it back on those does again.